Where am I?
Huh. Oh, hey, man. How did you even get into my room?
I don't know, to be honest. All I remember was I don't know, eating some food, and then I was in here.
Huh. Neat. So, let me guess. You also want me to join for one of your Animondayz videos. You want to talk about My Hero Academia?
Well, since you're right here, might as well.
Yeah, why not?
The name's Daniel, and this is Tyler, and welcome to Animondayz.
And since I'm here, might as well talk about My Hero Academia.
So anyway, did we just switch sides?
Oh yeah, crap.
I don't know what happened.
Doesn't really matter. Shadow Pool has been acting a little weird today, so could explain.
Yeah.
My Hero Academia is a manga series created by Kohei Horikoshi in 2014, which then got its own anime series in 2016, and is currently still ongoing, with around 170-so chapters of the manga and around 40-so episodes of the anime. And the main premise of it is the main character Izuku Midoriya lives in a world where everyone has superpowers, essentially. It's like that one Disney film, Sky High.
I loved that movie. Man, that takes me way back.
So anyways, you see Izuku trying to get into a high school called UA High School, which is basically where all of the big superheroes come from. And so is his childhood rival slash enemy slash friend slash whatever you want to slash gay ship partner, whatever you want to call him, Katsuki Bakugo, who has like a quirk that allows him to produce nitroglycerin in his sweat and basically create explosions.
So basically, my jacket disappeared too. Alright, who's messing with the user interface?
And not sure.
So basically, Izuku Midoriya, he wants to become a hero, but the thing is, he can't get a quirk. So that really ruins things for Izuku. However, he meets his childhood superhero, All Might.
And this is actually where he finds out that All Might in his normal, iconic superhero, steroids man form can only last for a certain amount of time before he reverts back to like a scrawny old man type. Similar to kind of like a, say, Maha Zoldyck from Hunter x Hunter. Except with hair. Lots of it.
Yeah, and then it turns out that Izuku can get a quirk after some encouragement.
Yeah, and we find out the name of All Might's quirk, which is unknown to the public, is called One for All, which is essentially stockpiling power by passing on person to person. And Izuku is the 9th person to receive this, meaning All Might is the 8th.
Yeah, basically that's what happens. So then Izuku has to train or else his body can't take it. That's what she said.
Okay, so after 10 months, Izuku finally gets all buff and ready to take the power of One for All. He has to intake some of All Might's DNA. At first, I thought he was gonna like drink his blood or something, but he eats a piece of his hair. But it's actually the safer route, because at least hair is just disgusting, and you won't contract AIDS from eating hair. So then Izuku goes to UA High School for the entrance exam. I think he finishes like last or something, but he manages to get in. And turns out, he's in a class with Bakugo!
Yeah! Bakugo of all people.
Yep, plot convenience number 1. The two rivals have to be in the same class together. We also meet Ochako Uraraka, who has the power to make things float, but after using this for a while, she gets really sick and pukes rainbows like that one gnome from Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I even remember that. And there's also Tenya Ida, who has legs that are essentially a car in itself. Seriously, can move freaking fast, give Sonic a Hedgehog a run for his money. And then we get introduced to the teacher, Shota Aizawa, who is also known as a Racerhead in the professional hero scene, where he has the power, so as long as he keeps eye contact on somebody, he erases their quirk.
Speaking of Eraserhead, am I the only one who thinks that if there was ever a Boku no Hero Academia live-action movie, Billy Joe Armstrong would be perfect for that role?
Actually, maybe so.
Yeah. I mean, he does kinda look like he could be a Eraserhead.
Yeah, except his hair would have to be longer.
Yeah.
Seriously, Aizawa has the whole 80s rock band AC/DC hair.
Yeah.
So we also get some appearances from other people of Izuku's class 1A, like Yuga Aoyama, the guy with the belly button laser, Eiichiro Kirishima, who can harden his body.
That's what she said.
And Mina Ashido, who can produce acid from her body. Tsuyu Asui, who has the powers of a frog, and has been the victim of lots and lots of fan service. Okay, I think we need to get that out of here. Get that out of here.
Yeah.
Is it safe?
You do realize I said that's what she said twice today.
Yeah. And we got Minoru Mineta, who has balls on his head. That's what she said! Okay. All immaturity aside, last test is basically just throwing a ball. And initially, Izuku, when he tried to throw the ball at first, Aizawa just stopped him and is like, yo, you need to get control of your quirk, otherwise just get out. Just go. Leave. And then, because I forgot to mention this, in the entrance exam, he fought off a giant robot, but he just threw all his power in his legs to jump up really high. His legs ended up breaking, and he just punched the freaking robot with his other arm breaking. So essentially, one of Deku's greatest flaws is that when he uses his power, his body basically breaks. And this is where Izuku learns to channel all the power into somewhere smaller, say his finger.
Or his...
Oh, no. Daniel, no! Okay, so, anyways, he makes it in after the pretense of Aizawa saying, if you fail this, you basically just get out. And it turns out it was just a lie to put everyone under extreme pressure. Then we get to battle trials, which I'll let Daniel take over this because I've already taken enough time at this.
So battle trials, that's basically when like two people would team up in trying to retrieve a bomb. Didn't Bakugo go with Tenya?
Yeah, basically Bakugo teamed up with Tenya Ida at being villains trying to protect the bomb, and Izuku and Ochako are a team of heroes trying to get the bomb.
I ship it.
Yep. So now Izuku is actually going after Bakugo while Ochako is going to deal with Ida. And this is where we kind of get semi-character development out of Izuku. And we find out that he got his nickname Deku from Bakugo, which basically means like defenseless or can't do anything. However, in the English dub, it is made a shortening of defenseless Izuku. And Ochako tells Izuku that
she likes it. She thinks it's a cute nickname.
Yeah, in the English dub, but actually both in the English and Japanese. In the Japanese, it also means you can do it or something. Something akin to that. So, Izuku breaks his arm. Bakugo just releases a huge explosion because his hero costume, which everyone got, Izuku's basically a green version of All Might. So Bakugo has like a big ass grenade thing on his arm. It's like a thing of explosions just and towards Izuku. He survives, and Ochako, using the debris received by Izuku's uppercut, and a huge shockwave. She actually used the rubble to her advantage and get the bomb. And there, we also see some other characters, like we see Jiro's power of essentially wiretapping and seeing know what's happening through walls and such, but that's not really important. So anyway, we now head to USJ, which I'll let him take over.
Basically, they go to the USJ and they meet a bunch of villains that were unexpected, so they have to fight them.
Yeah, we also get introduced to another professional hero known as 13, who has a quirk named Black Hole, where he points at his finger like he's freaking Kizaru from One Piece.
Or there.
Yeah, I'll just call it. I'll call it Ant for simplicity's sake. Just open his finger, just absorb any matter.
Yeah, you know what? This is why Professor Oak is always confused about gender. This is why he always asks, are you a boy or girl?
Exactly! Okay. All Pokemon references aside, we get some abilities highlighted by Suyu Asui with her frog abilities, Mineta with his balls. That's what she said.
Jinx, you owe me a soda. Double jinx, you owe me a soda. Triple jinx, you owe me a soda.
Sai, you're welcome, John King. Okay, so all Dragon Ball and Hunter references off to the side, along with the Pokemon references and the immaturity. Where we see Izuku use a huge friggin' flick, makes a whirlpool. Suyu's high jumping abilities, and Mineta takes his balls off his head, just and throws them at the villains that are actually in the water, and they get stuck together because the balls have sticking properties.
That's what she said.
Okay, I think that's enough sexual tension. Okay, so we also see Momo Yadirozu, who can create objects as long as she's showing bare skin, and Denki Kaminari, the guy with the electricity quirk, like after he uses it, just becomes an idiot. And another thing with the villains, the leaders, if you want to go into the leader of the villains.
He's the blue dude.
Yeah,
right?
Tomura Shigaraki.
Him, yeah.
Yeah, he has the quirk of decay, which touch something with all 5 fingers attached like this. Just everything falls off. This is why he always scratches his neck like this.
Yeah, and I guess that explains the hand on his face.
Yeah, basically just trying to make sure he doesn't decay himself.
Yeah.
It's also Kurogiri, who has a teleport ability, who is actually able to actually use 13's quirk against him, which he just points his finger out, black hole, and Kurogiri makes a portal behind him, and he's just absorbing himself. So then All Might comes in, facing off against something called a Nomu, and then he just plus ultras that thing out of here, and heroes win. Shigaraki and Kurogiri retreat. And now, Sports Festival. Daniel, please take the stage for Sports Festival.
Oh, the Sports Festival! So basically, they have the Sports Festival and Cut-chan representing UA.
Yeah, basically, well, it's actually all based in UA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like Bakugo's speech is just like, yo guys, screw you, we're gonna win.
Yeah, screw you, I'm gonna win, and gives them backlash. We go into the first phase, which is essentially a huge marathon.
They're all running a marathon, and there's landmines everywhere, and they have to avoid them.
Yeah, Izuku ends up winning because he's arguably one of the smartest students in UA High School. Arguably. There's also Yaoyorozu, and Bakugo, who's surprisingly intelligent. I mean, we'll get to that later.
He doesn't act like it, though.
Yeah. We also get some more character development out of Shoto Todoroki, who has a mixture of powers between ice and fire. He uses ice by using the right side of his body, and fire by using the left side of his body. And he uses both the powers to counteract the weaknesses of the fire and the ice, respectively.
The problem is, though, he hates his fire power because of his dad.
Yeah, his father, Endeavor, number 2 hero. Personally, one of my least favorite characters in the entire series. Seriously, screw that guy. I hate him. Oddly enough, voiced by Patrick Seitz, one of my least favorite characters in an anime, being voiced by one of my favorite voice actors. Okay, I'm okay. So anyways, we find out that Endeavor forced Todoroki's mom to bear a child, making Todoroki explains why fire, ice, and I think Todoroki's mom is currently in a mental hospital or something. We see Todoroki afterwards visit her, and Todoroki ends up in second, Bakugo ends up in third, and then we go into the second phase, which is essentially a cavalry battle. And depending on where you place in the marathon, you get more points. Izuku being first got 10 million points, which made one of the funniest things in this entire arc. It's like everyone's just like, and Izuku just trying to find someone. He's like, oh God, please help me! I can't find anyone. How about you? And no. And he actually teams up with Ochiko, obviously, essentially Izuku's love interest. Mei Hatsume in Class 1E, I think, who has a quirk that allows her. She's basically human binoculars. And Fumikage Tokoyami, who's also in Izuku's class, with a quirk called Dark Shadow, which allows him to basically project a shadow. A really cool ability. Love the character. Anyway, Todoroki actually has Tenya Ito on his side because he wants to be able to not only independent, but also a good friend to Izuku, responsibility of class president. I think he's also with Yaoyorozu and Kaminari. Bakugo is with Kirishima, Ashido, and Yuga. So, anyways, we also get introduced to this guy named Tetsu. That's literally his name, Tetsu, space Tetsu, who has a quirk similar to Kirishima, which makes a hilarious rivalry. He basically turned his entire body into metal. Really funny. And so he makes it to the third round, which is basically your standard tournament talk!
Yeah, don't they fight and then tie and then they have an wrestling match to settle it?
Yeah, Kirishima won that match. Some other matches of importance is Izuku with Shinso, a member of Class 1B. But actually, we got some really interesting insight into him. He has a quirk that allows him to brainwash people. And people say, wow, your quirk would be great as a villain. So he wants to prove that he can use these powers as a hero. He tries manipulating these powers to get Izuku off the stage, but Zach, nope. Eliminates Shinso, and Shinso gets some light shed on him. So another fight of importance is actually Tokoyami versus Yaoyorozu, because it's gonna set up for her when we get to the midterm exams, and Bakugo versus Uraraka, because it's also gonna set up for her, and actually gets development in Bakugo. Now we get to the semifinals or quarterfinals. Now we get to Izuku versus Todoroki.
Izuku fights Todoroki, but the thing is, Todoroki doesn't use his left side. He doesn't use his fire power. He only uses his ice power. And it's because he hates his father. But then Izuku basically tells him that he needs to make the power his own.
Yeah, just because his father has that power doesn't mean it's not his own. So he just decides to full blast fire power, and Todoroki wins. Which, even though I freaking love Izuku, I'm happy for Todoroki.
So anyway, wait a sec. Why'd the angle change? Crap, I guess the camera memory got full and it had to switch to my phone.
Yep. Wait, hold on. I feel another glitch in the Matrix!
Huh, I wonder what happened.
Yeah, so many freaking angle changes.
Yeah.
I mean, one moment we're over there, then one moment it's right next to your face, and then right here. Seriously, someone must be messing with the user interface.
Yeah, whoever it is, cut it out.
Yeah, or this is caused by the shadow pool, because it's not used to having two people in the same spot. So, yeah, so in the semifinals, we got some setting up for the next arc. So Ida's disqualified, Todoroki wins. Then Bakugo versus Tokoyami. Bakugo wins that, making Tokoyami third place. And then Todoroki versus Bakugo. Bakugo wins. Bakugo wins the sports festival!
Yeah, but he didn't want the victory because Todoroki didn't use his full power.
Yeah.
And then Bakugo is just resisting, but they tie him up and stuff.
Yeah, they tie him up with two posts like our introduction to Zoro from One Piece. It was hilarious. Okay, so now we get to the Stain arc. Daniel, start with the introductions.
The Stain arc. This is about the hero killer who, he and Tenya's brother basically got into a fight and Stain really hurt him, so then Tenya visits his brother in the hospital.
And we got, Izuku and Todoroki help. Well, basically everyone goes out to get internships with other heroes. Izuku goes with Gran Torino, the person who taught All Might. He learned a technique called Full Cowl, which he basically spread One for All's power all throughout his body. Essentially 5% instead of 100%. And Todoroki is with his dad. Ochako is with some random other hero, and you know, nothing really important. Well, Izuku and Todoroki, yeah, but Ochako, not really. So we see while Izuku and Todoroki are out, they encounter the hero killer Stain, who is trying to rid the world of false heroes, because the only real hero he sees is All Might, and he will not die until All Might kills him. And then he has the quirk of when he comes in contact with somebody's blood, like he did with Todoroki, he licks the blood off his blade, and he paralyzes his victim. So eventually, after the Stain conflict has been dealt with, Gran Torino, Endeavor, and whatever hero was with Tenya, lose the interns, and they go back to the school, and this is where we get into the midterms.
I forget who got placed where on the midterms, but I knew that Mina didn't. I remember that Mina completely failed. I mean, she got that place.
Yeah, Kaminari was behind her. I think Minata got 9th place. I think I think Bakugo actually got 3rd place, surprisingly.
Yeah. Didn't Izuku get, like...
4th.
4th, yeah.
I think Todoroki's 2nd, Yaoyorozu 1st. And then we get to the physical midterm exam, where they actually have 2 students against 1 teacher. Or the principal in this case, which is, well, a friggin' mouse. So, for example, we got Izuku and Bakugo against All Might, where we actually get some development from Bakugo when he was going up against Midnight, and Minato really showed what he was doing. Good job, Minato. Well, that's basically it for the anime. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and stay in the shadows.
Yep. Oh, subscribe to TenguShadow777. And... Oh, wait, no, don't do it, don't!